Hey everyone, it is Sam Stecker, half of MissionMonday.com. Thanks for tuning in to the audio blog. Wanted to take some time to talk to you about some professional development we just had in the district where I serve as superintendent. We had John Baylor of John Baylor Prep come in. By the way, shout out to John. He does some great things. If you want to check him out, he's at johnbaylorprep.com. One of John's initiatives, one of his ideas, one of his missions, and you know how I like that word, is that students graduate from high school and go on to earn either a 2 or 4 year degree with minimal college debt. And he also, this is one of the things I really respect about John, wants to make that a K-12 initiative because it just doesn't start your junior or senior year. It's really a culture change as opposed to just making sure you apply for the right scholarships into the right schools, though that is important. Another thing that I wanted to talk about that I really respect that John said is he acknowledges that 2 or 4 year path, number one, isn't for everybody, and number two, statistically, not everybody's going to make it. I love that he acknowledges that, but then he also says, why would we walk into our classrooms and not act like everybody can do it? We might as well go into our classrooms, go into our schools, go into our communities with that expectation, that standard that every last one of you can earn that 2 or 4 year degree with a minimal college debt, as opposed to saying, hey, we're going to work really hard, and just so you know, there's about 2% of you, or whatever the stats might be, that just aren't going to make it. It reminds me a little bit of my friend Jay Dostal. He and I are on the same page, and Jay writes about it frequently. You've probably seen me tweet some of his stuff, that failure is always an option. People like to say failure isn't an option. In every circumstance, failure is an option. So we know for some of our students that goal of a 2 or 4 year degree with minimal college debt, there will be a portion of our students who do not attain that, i.e., fail to achieve that goal that we have in mind. One of the things we need to remember as educators, though, is acknowledging that and giving up are two totally different things. We can know that failure is an option, and we can also have, but giving up is not. And this just isn't a circumstance for John Baylor's initiative. In every classroom, you're going to have a student that's going to push you some. And I'm guessing all of you have had a student that you did not reach or did not get to the point that you wanted them to get to. But we don't ever get to give up. I know that's difficult. Even when a student is struggling and we've thrown every intervention, every relationship skill, everything that we think is the right thing to do, and they still don't get where we want them to be, we don't ever get to give up. As I said, I know that's difficult, but if you listen to my last audio blog, I kind of mentioned there's no easy jobs in education. We did not get into this for easy. We got into this because it's important. So, hey, I think John Baylor Test Prep has got some great things going on, so check that out. Also wanted you to know, just like in the title, failure is always an option. Giving up is not an option. Keep working on those students because you never know who the one is that you might have given up on, and you were that last hope that finally got them through. Until next time, make sure you keep on checking out stuff at MissionMonday.com. As always, we're going to give you those missions on a weekly basis to make your school and school community a better place 1 week at a time. Also at MissionMonday.com, you can check out Mark and I's new book, It Happens in the Hallway. If you read that, I'm pretty positive it's a less than $6 intervention. It's going to validate things you do well and make your school year pretty incredible. Thanks so much.